People have been brainwashed by 80 years of fluoridated lowest common denominator Nielsen ratings, but I haven't watched TV for my own enjoyment over 20 years. I studied religions, so you got the right one. I know the average clerical healthcare support worker doesn't have time. It doesn't help that Congress is outsourcing it to the third world, which doesn't just mean that the third world alone is responsible, but it's also a scapegoat. Like it's an excuse. In the 7th and 8th century, Europe was invaded by Islam. After the foundation of the Holy Roman Empire, they banned reading and burned witches. I mean, they banned reading for 600 years. The witch burning, let me know when it's over. It's not only the Protestants. I'm just saying the Greeks didn't ban reading. The Romans didn't ban reading. The Jews, it's mandatory. You have to know how to read, or you're not a Jew. Oh, you can still be president. Why would Christians ban reading? Well, it turns out it's not against Islam to pretend to be Christian, and then they come along and they just flog you until you confess that you're a Muslim, and now you can start your own Christian church, a lily white Muslim mosque with a cross on it. And that's how they started Protestantism. My God is omnipotent and eternal. It's not some dickhead, not just some flat earth wizard who thinks he's God until he gets shot. But the IRS wouldn't know a religion if it jumped out and bit their asses off from 300 yards without a scope. I guess Zero does sound stupid if all he carries a handgun. So eventually in this competition, this race to the bottom between Christians, because Islam works just as well with the Bible if you're not allowed to read it, which, I mean, there might have been, a sincere, probably better in your best interest if you don't. Lily white Muslims going around burning people. Brains. Eventually Washington just throws open the door to the zombie apocalypse. Like, come on in. That's a competition. One heretic outsources the essential services critical infrastructure to the third world, and then sits there, just rakes it in while the world burns because he doesn't love anybody. The unwashed masses elect some abomination, and he's powerless, even if he wanted to, and he can't lose the election, and they're going to kill him. But these jingleheads think I'm talking about the president. They think that's Christianity, where you just do whatever you want, blame some retard. These people work 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year, and they watch TV, and they drink fluoride, and if they get depressed, they take fluoride pills. Not because it cures depression, but because it suppresses the innate survival instinct that registers trauma. It would be abnormal not to be depressed, but if the Islamic State carries your world to hell in a handbasket. But America's time has come, and these idiot doctors wouldn't know religion if it jumped out and bit their asses off with a crowbar in the parking lot. Mister, doctor my ass. First, do no harm, or you're not a doctor. Oops, we forgot. Religion is the search for universal and eternal truth, unless yours isn't. In which case, either way, I rest my case. Like, Islam is basically just, you're a lunatic. That guy's in charge, so I guess we'll just sell some of these peasants. You're not going to tell me Christians aren't allowed to investigate? Like, we're supposed to just nail some guy to a cross. Elect him. We're just supposed to elect whatever. Let the Muslims hand us an invoice and be like, we want that guy to pay for it. Just be like, okay. America Online. Stupid. At the speed of light. Do I still get to be in charge? Yeah, okay.